talked about how bad the straights are, straight draws. I've talked about the flush draws that I would do. Um, Straight flush draws are pretty much always good. Well, not really. But one thing that surprises me about this are the pairs. The lowest pair possible, a 2-2, is 52 out of 169. Now, before I started to try to improve and look things like this up, I probably would have folded a 2-2 because I'm thinking that's low. And once again, I probably would have played something like 10-6 offsuit, or like right here. I probably would have played a 10-8 offsuit before I would have played a pair of twos, just because to me I'm like, okay, there's a straight. The straights are so deceiving. But that really surprised me, the 2-2, right? So pretty much any pair you want to play, and that's not something I would have thought. And once again, the straight draws are another thing that are a little bit confusing because not all straight draws are created, or straight flush draws are created equally. Let's do this. So let's say you have a 2-3 suited, or a 3-2 suited. $105. You think, okay, that's not that great. Well, what about a 10-8 suited? Well, that's a 38. That's a huge difference in your straight flush draws. What about if you have like a 2 or a 6-2 suited? That's 110. You're thinking they're all the same, but they're not. So what about a Jack 7 suited? That's 64. So the straight flush draws are kind of confusing in a sense. Obviously higher is better, but the fact that a 7-4 straight draw is so much better than a 2-6 straight draw or a 3-7 straight draw. With a 3-7, the reason for it is it's locked in. With a 4-7, you can have 4 to 8. So it's not locked in. That's the difference.